Let's have at it. Quite entertaining, dude. I'm entertained. 1v1 unnamed or Berkin. In about 5.5 minutes, we'll have one of the players on match point. We started out with 18 potential winners of the cup. We only are left with 2. And if I can say it, it is the 2 players who have been driving the best throughout the match so far. Great pace from both of them, and oh no, will it be decided by a bug? Don't let it be. Okay, unnamed will still make the jump. He had a landing bug, that was very close, but he's still in the match now. It could have been all over there for the first one, because these players don't make a lot of mistakes right now. Berkin and unnamed. It's a close call there, but he has managed to stabilize. And is almost catching up to Berkin now. On his tail again. Important to get this part right. You can gain a lot of time if you get a clean transition here. A good landing on the downhill. Gotta push this turn very inside to make it around that bend, and both will get it just fine. So close still though. Unnamed not willing to let any time slip here. Versus Berkin. Low speed here though. Has to make it all the way up with the bounce and gets it nicely. Quick landing and he's back in it. Wow, this is as close as it gets, man. For RPG, this is such a good race. Bounce important, both players make it fine. Long checkpoint here now. Make a mistake here, it could be all decided. We have seen bugs, we've seen anything. Right now we just want to see both of them getting across the series of jumps without anything going wrong, and they both will. Just fine now. Still less than a second between the two. So close here. Both getting the backflip. Who gets it the best? Equal setups. Now, will they go for no respawn? Both going for it. And they both land it. Oh, good wobbling here from unnamed. He's catching up ever so slightly, it looks like. Berkin, though, still in the lead. Important landing right here. About equal. But Berkin has gained a second. Just throughout getting a few hundreds each turn. Different lines. I'm not sure who profited there. Could be Berkin. Important to keep good speed here now. Looks about equal. It's such a close race still. The cut on checkpoint 16 could be the decider if it comes to that. 17, sorry. But for now, they're still fighting at it. Unnamed. You could try to catch up now, and if he doesn't get it, then throw it all at the checkpoint 17 cut, but so far he hasn't lost that much to Berkin. It's still only a second. But where do you gain it when neither player has made any mistakes so far? No crashes, really, just clean driving. It's about 1.5 seconds right now. Accruing up to about 2, and I'm sure unnamed is thinking right now, where can I gain this? Because now, suddenly he's in last place. Although it's only 2 players, he's last. He now has to risk to try to get first. But how? Where can you gain the time? He wants to win. He's gonna have to pull something out of the hat. A 180 here will gain some time. At least keep him up to pace with Berkin. Oh, Berkin had a slow landing. This actually lets unnamed get very close. Good drift, and the difference is only 1.3 seconds now. Coming up to checkpoint 17, will he try his luck at the cut, or will he think that he can get it at the end? This is such a fast round. Neither player going for the cut. Unnamed going underneath, and Berkin had to respawn. Oh, Berkin's gone ahead and thrown it here. Maybe, because unNamed has the lead now. Finally, there was a dent in the armor of the Turkish player. unNamed with a 2-second lead or so going up the final part. What a round this has been, but that one respawn from Berkin could be decisive. unNamed is getting caught up to ever so slightly though. Berkin trying his best, but a slow landing there will not put him any closer. Last couple of platform drops to the side this round. How close has it been? How close will it be on the finish line? unNamed takes it. Good round. This is finals worthy. This is finals worthy. 530.8 and 531.2. That is a great round. And unNamed with the 1-0 right now. Good luck, have funs. In the chat. Here we go, boys. Perhaps the final round of the cup right now. unNamed versus Berkin. Starting things off. They are equal, as we've seen them all throughout the first map. And hopefully throughout this one, we're going to have a good race. Berkin, though, better drifts, takes the lead. Onto the rail now. Neither player willing to risk it. Oh, early climb from unNamed. That is good. He is selecting to save a bit here. Not going too risky. Now we need to see an early climb. Who's going to get the best? Oh, Berkin. Great climb up the rail. Takes about a 0.3 lead. Almost clipping there for unNamed. Gets across. But Berkin. Almost a second ahead here, I would say. In the first few checkpoints. Now we're going up the staircase. If there is a mistake here, that will be the match. So both players gotta be careful. Great turn there from unNamed. Oh my god, this is the staircase master. He's getting all the turns just right, and he's taken over the lead and more. Probably extended it to over a second out of Berkin. That was one of the most impressive climbs I've ever seen from unNamed. And definitely champion worthy if it can hold it. Oh, the wallbang was bad, but he still has the lead. That was something else, man. Otherworldly climb from unNamed. Now going onto the rail. No bugs are seen. unNamed makes the jump better than Berkin. Oh, but Berkin has a good line there. Stabilizes. Oh, good turnarounds for both. We've seen mistakes on this part. The walls are precise to drive. They go on either side. Let's see who comes out ahead when they meet up in the middle. Berkin clipping the corners. But it is once again dead equal. Both going on the right side now. Berkin with more speed across the wall, but he clips and clips again, and unNamed will get about a 1-second lead throughout the course of that. But look at this risk from Berkin. He is not willing to let unNamed go just yet. Goes full speed across there and will benefit. But how long can he keep doing things like that before he fails? And unNamed takes the win. It is such a dire situation right now because Berkin needs to not only win this map, but once again as they go back to Made in China. And now it's looking harder to do. So low speed up this long hill, and he's just gonna drip time and more time towards unNamed. Will he try to risk it here? Where does he see his chance? Come back. An early climb here will get him a bit of time, but it's still, I'd say, 1.5 seconds between the two now. The jump up to the checkpoint is good by both. We've seen mistakes here, trying to go for the most speed they can, but both players are fine. Still about a second. Still no big mistakes from either player. And how will this one end? It's so close. Berkin, just these small mistakes as he's trying to push and overcommitting to try to gain time, because there aren't a lot of parts where you can get it. unNamed holding on, but he clips the corner. Oh, and Berkin with more speed, jumping further, almost overtaking him. Berkin crashing himself though. They're surely feeling the pressure right now. Two incredibly close rounds, and it might be decided here if Berkin is unable to catch up to unNamed. Gets a small Spider-Man, but Gets better line down. Oh no, unNamed has gone on his side. Not a great landing there for unNamed. Berkin overtakes, and it looks as if we might be going to map number 3. That was the last hard part of the map, and unNamed landed on the side. So unfortunate there for unNamed. But now, can he catch back up? It is 4 seconds up to the Turkish player. All in Berkin's hands right now to take it to map 3. He gets very low speed here. Will he make the jump? Just barely. Had to go for it at that point, and it was successful. But he cannot afford to do that more often. That is so close to the limit. And one fail there, and that is the cup. But he doesn't seem to be slowing down right now. Goes for all the risks in the book to hold the lead. But he doesn't need to do it. Does he realize that he has 4 seconds down to his opponent? Still goes for the risky jumps here on the platforms. Oh, clips. Low speed up the hill. But it should be all decided. It is gonna be the 1-1. And the third map here. unNamed winning Made in China. Berkin winning at Alphas. And we're going back to Made in China. Close it out. One bad landing there for unNamed at the very last crucial part. Means that we have map 3. And both players on match point. And here we go, boys. Good luck, have fun. The final round of the cup. It is gonna be the decider. unNamed or Berkin 1-1. Best of 3. Here we go. And we are live. The pressure situation right now is unreal. Both players driving so close to each other for the first 2 maps for 12 minutes straight. Now one last map to decide the cup here. Need to see no bugs come out on this dirt part. It could be so crucial. But both players will make it fine. And it will not be decided by the game. Just off the start block. Seems like we're in for a treat of the finals here. As we once again see the 2 players so close to each other. In the final decisive round. unNamed jumping very far. He's still gonna stabilize on the landing. No harm done. Just a few hundreds. But Berkin pushes here. Extends it to a second almost. If he can get a good speed up that hill. Yeah, Berkin has the lead for about a second now. On the 4th checkpoint on the track. Now coming up to the intersection. Good climb and good transition important here. Not the best from Berkin. unNamed perhaps a bit better. It's hard to tell. But both players, without making a big mistake, is the most important takeout from that. Oh, but Berkin has made a huge mistake! The Turkish player is gone from the field of view because he failed the very last part of the checkpoint. And just how much is this going to cost him? He has to go all the way back to the intersection. And oh no, this is a long one. This is a lot of time lost. The clock is ticking. And it's ticking in the favor of unNamed right now. That is a mistake that you don't want to see in that one as well. It could be all but over here, but because Berkin surely lost a minute right now. And when is unNamed going to realize it? He's only going to see the splits, and knowing that he hasn't seen Berkin on any of the long checkpoints, surely knows at this point it's got to be all but over. Oh, such an uncanny mistake from Berkin on this simple transition. That is going to cost him too greatly, I must admit. It is probably all but over here, but unNamed, the victory march. Will he get it without fainting here? unNamed has never won an RPG Cup before. He's been known as a casual player, but casual no longer. We are looking at The RPG Cup winner here, the champion. If he can hold it together for 10 more checkpoints. Just 10 more and he will have it in. Driving for the title right now. unNamed! unNamed! Oh no! Oh, I don't know what that was, but unNamed almost failing the free will checkpoint. He makes it though. As I'm saying, there's a lot of pressure right now and you do not want to fail. unNamed almost going down on a long checkpoint. But he saves it. We cannot have more mistakes happening like that. Just a few more minutes of driving. Oh, and this Berkin throwing out the GG. Has he retired here? Berkin, who complained earlier about people writing in chat, writes the GG to close things out. And unNamed is your new RPG Live Cup champion. Just the victory march ahead here to take it home. Yeah, Serox, I remember. I remember. How do you even train these maps? They play for weeks, Lissy. Takes a while to remember the route, but also, you know, to get this good at it. So yeah. unNamed. Will he finish the run here? Take it home. Perhaps a little cut at the end. Oh, he will try it. In style here, onto the stadium. No problem for unNamed. But yeah, what a finals, guys. Give it up for both players. Berkin and unNamed, they put on the show. Very, very close rounds. The first one here is one of the best RPG rounds I've seen in all my time. And the second map too was so close. GG. Claps in the chat. What a finals. And even with stopping and typing, he pulls out a 547. No problem. There you have it. GG. Well played. Just like that, boys. Just like that. You have your new RPG champion.